We're back with a brand new video. Uzi has finally dropped all of the songs for the Red and White EP on SoundCloud. Dude, there's something about Uzi dropping, like it's always so hype, even though this is just an EP and just some songs that have released mainly on SoundCloud this entire week. There's just something about it with him performing again, like he's just kind of coming back, you know. I guess, you know, with all 9 songs finally dropping, we're gonna check out they's music. All the songs here on SoundCloud, as you can see, we're gonna go ahead and rank them from, you know, best to worst, from what they have put out recently. Oh my, they're doing construction, so if you hear that shit in my videos, I apologize. I don't care at this point. I think the worst song, and I feel like this one's pretty overrated, is I Know. I don't really care for that song, to be honest, and I see that one on like Rap Caviar and shit, and that song is like too repetitive. Like, I don't know, that's definitely one of the worst ones in my opinion. Believe Me, this is the one that had the sample in it, and the sample's hard, I gotta say. It's one of the shorter songs. Final Fantasy, I see a lot of people gassing this one up as well. It's another repetitive song. I will say the beat on this song is pretty crazy. It's the best like outro song, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what the beat gives off. I mean, the song's pretty cool, but yeah, it's still repetitive. People are gassing this one up on Twitter like it's the best, but like I still think Final Fantasy is a little overrated. I saw someone say top 5 Uzi song ever. Like chill with that, okay? Is a hit. This one's kind of just good. It's repetitive again, so clearly I'm not a fan of that stuff, as I put those more repetitive songs towards the end of my list. I think that this song is kind of similar to Believe Me, where it just sounds kind of like a big mess, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of being critical. I would say the first like 4-ish songs I mentioned are kind of just good. They're not really like skips or anything, but they're not gonna be like on repeat or anything. They're kind of just good to listen to with this EP. I don't really know if there's any skips yet, but here's my top 5. So this is when we're really gonna get juicy here. Hitting My Shoulder. This song's energy is crazy. I will say, you know, when this dropped, I kind of overrated it. I thought this was my favorite, and then when I kind of listened back to everything one more time, I got it at like 5th place basically. Flex Up is crazy. I think I'm just a fan of Molly Raw production and like this flow that Uzi uses. This is like the most nostalgic song in my opinion. Flex Up is really good, and these are like the best songs. Like these songs are gonna be on repeat. These top like 3-4 are really good. After that, we got Space Cadet, which was the first one he dropped like at least a week ago now on SoundCloud. Space Cadet is fire. I think this might be the only like new song, because most of them are really old. I like this style, and I hope we see more of it on Pink Tape. Okay, I just switched my number 1. Number 2 is Glock in My Purse. I don't know what those lyrics were on like the last verse, but this song is enjoyable. Again, more chill. And then my number 1 is actually again kind of a chill song, which I would not expect myself to be more of a fan of, but I put For Fun as my number 1, which I did not expect. It took 2-3 listens for me to really click, and that song was like, hold on, that's actually my favorite. Hey, I like the cover art, and I think the name is clever, you know, Red and White Make Pink, you know, Pink Tape dropping soon. I thought that was clever. And again, another artist dropping an EP before their album. I've seen this trend a lot recently. I don't really know if I'm gonna rank this EP out of 10, but I am curious to know what your guys' favorite song is. You know, did you guys get your grail? Like, comment down below your thoughts on Red and White. I don't want to gas it up too much. You know, it is missing my personal grail. Movie's the only song that I honestly need. I don't know if it has another title or not. I'm not really tapped into like the Uzi community as much as I am for like Trippy or Juice or Leroy or whatever. He dropped like a music video for on like Twitter, but we've never really gotten that song or anything. But that song is insane. I hope that comes out one day. In conclusion, this is some good music. I'll be bumping it, and I'm glad Uzi's back. I feel like he has beat the allegations of falling off. I never thought he fell off, to be honest. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, but he definitely was in a little bit of a slump because he wasn't dropping his best projects. And I'm not an Eternal Atake hater by any means. Eternal Atake, the deluxe for that, and the collab tape with Future were all good. They just weren't like his best work or anything, and there was some skips on all of those projects. And you know, Love Is Rage 2 is one of the best albums of all time in my opinion. You know, I even got the CD back up on the shelf. I don't know if you guys can see that. Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.